Welcome in, everybody. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Oh, does it work? Looks like it works. Yeah, that's good. It works. Great. Great. So I just, sorry for the little delay. Um, just happened so that I finally could change my name to, so my username in Twitch, right, to my real name. Woohoo! And right now, yeah, we have liftoff now. I mean, we have that set up for all the accounts, so with the correct name. I'm happy about that because that makes it way easier to write everywhere, kind of like where people can find me and whatnot. So yeah, so I can link over to Twitch right now with my name as well. Put that just in the social media so people can find me there with the name, and that's amazing. That's just amazing. So yeah, with that said, let's go right. Let's hop right into it, right? Shall we? We are doing first of all some meditation, and the timer is of course not correct there. We're doing first of all some meditation, and let me also get Shawn down here. So first of all, my name is Marcel, and of course we're not alone here, but we're joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. I'm here for the instructions, the questions, the support, and we're teaching yoga every day here. This is day 336, and today we're doing an inversion practice, so we are going towards handstand. Hope you're excited for that, but first of all, we're starting off with meditation. If you'd like to join in for the meditation, feel free to. And yeah, learn about meditation. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And with that said, let's start, shall we? Let's start. So these are the meditation instructions there. And we're going for 25 minutes, then 5 minutes of Shavasana. We're starting right now. I'll give you the instructions still. So come to a great sit, either on the floor or up on a chair. Root your sitting bones down. If you're sitting on the floor, sit up on some books or a sitting pillow. Make it feel comfortable to yourself. If you're sitting in a chair, just make it comfortable for yourself. Anytime you like to change your sitting positions, feel free to change your sitting positions. From there, get long from your hips to the head. Breathing out. Now, just focusing on your breath, having a natural breath, so without changing your breath, just observing your breath. And every time you lose the connection of your breath, then observe your thoughts. Release the thoughts and slowly come back to your breath. Without judging yourself, like, just try your best, that's good enough. Don't judge yourself. So softly releasing the thoughts, coming back to your breath, observing the inhale and the exhale. Maybe feeling how the cold air or the air that is coming in is a little bit colder than the air that is coming out. And observing that. So enjoy these 30 minutes. And see you in 30 minutes. Slowly come and lie down on your back. Extend your legs, bring your arms by your sides. And just be. Have your eyes closed. Releasing your breath right now, so not observing your breath anymore. Just be. Have your eyes closed. Feet are facing away from each other, palms are pointing up towards the sky. Slowly coming back. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Open your eyes and come back to your body. Yawn if you like to. How did that feel? And we are going for 60 minutes. 60 minutes, and also welcome and Jamie. Yeah, new username. Exactly, Jamie. Already saw that. Great. I'm excited because right now everything is like with the name. Kind of like with the same name. All the different profiles, right? It's exciting to me. It's exciting to me. Yeah. And with that said, wait, what happened there? No, it's all good. With that said, Jamie, I forgot something. I forgot something, but you know, I promised it to you that we're going to sing the other mantra, and I'm going to quickly pull it from the internet and put it there, and then we sing the other mantra. So let me quickly pull that from the internet. Here it is. Okay. Is there ah. Yeah, that's a little bit different than usually. Hey Tom, how are you doing? I'm quickly pulling the mantra, from the internet. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, but that's somewhat the meaning of it. That's somewhat of the meaning of it. Yeah, let's take this one. Can we just save images? Yeah, let's do it like this. Hey Tom, how are you doing? How was your stream? I saw you were online, but I was just, yeah. Let's just put that quickly here and sing the mantra together. Then I will put it away again. Whoop whoop. Welcome in everybody. So you're seeing the mantra right now on your left side. As I promised, oh, isn't it working anymore? Is the SO command not working anymore? That's strange. Maybe because of the stream elements, Jamie, so don't worry about it. I need to reconnect the stream elements again. You know, I changed the username, right? Thank you, Pumpkin. Stream was good. Cool. So, dear friends, today we're singing this mantra here. This is like the ultimate healing mantra. It's there to letting go, to connect also with death and to accept death. And yeah. So the whole mantra, so first of all, the mantra has a vibrational quality to it, as every mantra has, and that lets us connect with our whole body. Next to that, the mantra has also a meaning to it, and the mantra, the meaning, as I already explained, is like an ultimate healing mantra. It's a mantra to let go of things that are not serving us anymore, and also to accept death. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Jamie, for the shout out. That's great. So, the whole mantra goes like this. Afterwards, we are going repeat, call and repeat. But right now, I'm going to quickly tell you the whole mantra. So, Om Triambakam Yachamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. And we're going to sing that whole mantra together. And we sing and repeat. So let's go. Call and repeat. Om. Om. Triambakam Yajamahe. Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem. Sugandhem. Pushti. Pushti. Vardhanam. Vardhanam. Urvaru. Urvaru. Kamiva. Kamiva. Bandhanam. Bandhanam. Mretyur. Mretyur. Mukshi. Mukshi. Amamretata. Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti. Sugandhem Pushti. Vardhanam. Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva. Urvarukamiva. Bandhanan. Bandhanan. Mretyur. Mretyur. Muksha. Or Mukshi. Amamretata. Amamretata. Good. All together. Sing together with me as good as you can. Banana, mama. Let's go. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yajamahe. Sugandhem Pushti Vardhanam. Urvarukamiva Bandhanan. Mretyur Mukshi Amamretata. Om Triambakam Yachamae Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Rechior Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yachamae Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Rechior Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yachamae Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Rechior Mukshiyamamretat Om Triambakam Yachamae Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Rechior Mukshiyamamretat. Last time all together. Om Triambakam Yachamae Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Rechior Mukshiyamamretat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head in front of your heart. Breathing in through your nose. Release your arms by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. Get your arms up by your sides. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. I think I can almost say it right now, says Jamie. This one seems more difficult than the last one. Yeah, Jamie, you know, this is the ultimate healing mantra. So it helps you to let go of things in your life that are not serving you anymore. And it helps you to connect with death and to accept death. And yeah, so much more. So much more. And it's a little bit more difficult, I think. It's a little bit longer, especially, right? Bring your arms up by your sides. And also it's for me more difficult to teach. But with time, I'm also able to teach it better, right? So we need to start working on that as well. Bring your arms up by your side. Get long from your sitting bones to the top of the fingers. And then breathing out, release your arms down by your sides. Oof, really, I feel called out. My family has had way too much death. Yeah. Bring your hands to your thighs. I feel you, Jamie. Must be horrible, right? Your hands forward and backward on your thighs. Move your hands forward and backward on your thighs, and from there bring your shoulders forward and upward, backward and down, and connect with what's going on in your body right now. What kind of emotions are there today in your body? Moving your hands forward and backward on your thighs, feeling if there's a certain kind of warmth going on right now in your body, in your thighs, in your palms, on your palms. What kind of feeling is there on your palms? What kind of feeling is there on your thighs? Move your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down, and again forward, upward, backward and down. And push yourself a little, not too much. Great job. Keep on continuing like this. I quickly need to go to the computer to take the little text away so it can work out even better. Great. My grandmother went just a few days ago. 2 years before it was my mom, 4 to 5 years before was my aunt, my grandmother's sister before that, and my grandfather in 2005. It's been a lot. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry, Jamie. No. Release the arms. Interlace the fingers, circle your wrist in one direction. How does that feel? How does that feel? Really connecting to your body today. Seems like cancer is the main thing we inherit. We all seem to be getting it. Yeah. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and then interlace the fingers again. Bring the other thumb in front. Yeah, life seems not fair sometimes, right, Jimmy? It's crazy. Shake your wrist, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Don't know what I can say, Jamie, but probably I don't need to say anything, right? Just I'm here reading what you're writing. Good. From here, going to start to work out on our wrists a lot, because we're preparing our wrists to go up in a handstand. And we're going for the whole full handstand program. So bring your hands forward, fingers are vertical, and then bring the thumb up and bring the thumb in. This is why recently I just want to try and live with my life as much joy and peace as I can and cut out as much stress as possible. At least if I'm not here for a long time, I can have a good time. If I do end up being here for a long time anyway, then even better. Yeah. Exactly. Using the time as good as we can, right? Thumb up and thumb in. From there, start to circle your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. You're correct. You should have a great time for as long as we're here. No matter how long that is, right? There's a saying like a life well spent is more worth than a life. I don't know what the other thing was, but probably you know it. And then circle into the other direction. And from there, make fists and move your wrists up and down. Wrists up and down. Feel how your wrists are feeling today. How are they doing? Smile a little bit. Doing just awesome. Release, shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Great. Bring the right hand up. Bring the thumb up and turn it to the outside. Fingers are pointing down. Grab on from below to your thumb. Push out from your shoulders. Push out from the thumb mount here. And feel a stretch going on. Feel a stretch. release. Your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and then bring the other thumb up. Thumb to the outside, fingers down, and I've heard a similar saying to that, a good life is better than a long one. Yeah, that's kind of something that I wanted to say, right? Something in that direction, exactly. Pushing out of the shoulders, fingers are pointing down, and release. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And from there, bring the top of the hands together. By the way, Tom, if you're still here, how was your stream earlier? How was your stream? Bring the top of the hands together in front of your heart and slowly draw away, creating a little stretch. The wrist, this just really feels good to me, and there's not too much pressure going on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well, Jamie. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Rounding down your body and arcing up from your lower spine up again. And try to focus on vertebra by vertebra, then chin to chest, rounding down. We can do this also sitting, right? And arcing up. And slowly come to all fours. Take your time moving there. No need to hurry. No need to hurry. And move there slowly. Controlled manner. Great job. So, bring your shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And also here, let's arc one more time up. From your lower spine up, vertebra by vertebra up. And then from the top of the head down, chin to chest. Push it back up as much as you can. And arc up again. And down, chin to chest. From here, come back into the middle. The more that happens, the more I realize I'm capable of coping with and get stronger mentally and emotionally. Yeah. You mean, yeah, mentally and emotion. It's also really, really great that you're staying vulnerable, right? So shake your wrists out a little. Right wrist, left wrist. And from here, we turn the hands around again. Same as usual, I got really into the meditation. Okay, that's good, Tom. Great. Bring the index finger to the outside of the mat. Thank you for joining in, right? Index finger to the outside of the mat. Move a little bit left and right. How does that feel? And index finger pointing to the back. To your body. Move a little bit front and back. Index finger pointing to your other hand. And move left and right here. So recently I played again some games. I played like the shooter. I don't know if you know it. Apex, it's called. Then turn your index finger to, so other hand, index finger pointing to the outside of the mat. And move left and right again. And I, again, kind of like lost a little bit of control. And I played kind of through the night. Hey, Solar, how are you doing? How is your day going? So, so as you see, we changed the name. The name of the Twitch channel. So I'm currently using finally my right name. I see an X through at the end of your name. Yeah, finally. Finally, I've got the right name in here because I needed to wait because I deleted another Twitch channel with that name. And now finally I can use that that name. I just checked before the stream and it was saying like, oh yeah, it's free. Okay, cool, finally. And index finger pointing to the other hand and move a little bit left and right. Yeah, Solar. Now we have both axes at the end. That's cool. And come back into the neutral position, then turn your right hand around. Index fingers pointing back to your body and move a little bit front and back. How is your day going, Solar? How is your day going? And how is your, your experience with the new thing you're doing that I honor so much? You know what I mean. You don't need to share it if you don't want to share, but I think it's a beautiful thing to share with others. And move to the front and to the back. And then index finger pointing to your other hand and move left and right. And again, I was just talking about that I played some games lately. So I played some Apex and I just am really, how shall I say that? I'm just getting affected by these games very quickly. Index finger pointing to the other side, the outside of the mat. Again, we're on the top of the hand, right? Move a little bit left and right. Give some weight there, not all the weight. Move left and right. And then release again. Turn your hand around. Whoop. And other hand. Something is itching me in my eye. Index finger pointing to your back, to your body. And again, you know, I kind of lose control with some games. And especially as maybe things are not going too great in my life sometimes, or I feel a little bit depressed because of the weather, of the seasonal things that are going on right now. There's not a lot of sunlight, of course, yeah, I agree. Then index finger pointing to the outside of the mat and move left and right. And I get really quickly affected. I get really quickly affected by games. So I'm sorry, I'm coming to a point, Tom, right now. What I mean is like I'm a computer gaming addict in one way. No, I'm really addicted. And I can't control it. I tried it so many times. It's just super hard for me to control it. I can control it sometimes, but then as soon as I slip once, it's just not worth the hassle. It's just not worth the hassle. I slip once and I can't control it anymore, and it's like my Achilles, right? It's kind of like that. It's like my wound point. It's crazy. And slowly come back to your toes. Come to sit on your back again. Also, Jamie, try your best getting there. Check in with how that feels today. Shake your wrists, shake your fingers, shake your toes. Yeah, and I played a lot of like games when I was younger, and I played long hours, so I played kind of like when the weekend was, I played like for the whole weekend as many hours as I can get in, and then I also played during the week, like when I came home until like somewhere in the morning when I needed to go to bed. When I have something going on the next day, I usually will go to bed at one point. When it's really like critical, okay, I need to go to bed right now, then I will go to bed. But other than that, I'm not finishing like gaming, right? So bring your knees to the sides, big toes together. And of course that's also only with some games. And then reach forward slowly again. Make sure that there's no waist restriction going on, and we kind of lean forward. Release your body forward. And push your butt to the back again. And feel the length, right? Try to feel the length from your hip to your head as you come down. Keep your legs somewhat engaged. So if your knees are hurting, you're doing something wrong. Keep your belly engaged. Keep your body a little bit engaged, your legs a little engaged. Breathe in deep. And slowly come up again. I can literally touch my knee to my chest, but my knee isn't flexible enough for child's pose. I don't know exactly, Jamie, what you're meaning. You need to explain a little bit more. Because, yeah, knee to chest works, right? But you can't put your leg down and come down like this. Or you can, other variation, Jamie, is you can keep the knees in, right? Keep the knees in and come forward like this. If that feels better to you, right? Or a little bit more to the back. Get long from your hips to the head again. Right? And from here, come back into neutral. And just move your body a little bit in any kind of way that feels good to you right now. Maybe there's something stuck in your body that needs some work. So move your body a little bit left and right. Keep your shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. And start to move your body a little. I mean, like fold myself in half, like plow pose, but the bend is my hips, not my back. Yeah, that's exactly how it should be, like. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. So bring your right leg to the back, stretch it a little bit, and then the left leg to the back. And move your body a little bit around here. So be explorative. And if you don't know how to move in this position, just move in a kind of like a snake-like way. Yeah, that's interesting, Jamie, right? It's interesting. And you can move completely forward if you wish to, or to completely back again into child's pose. Yeah. And from here, come quickly to a little bit of a sit. I feel like a lot of games are very stimulating by design. Yeah, I agree. So that they're designed to make people somewhat addicted sometimes. Not all the time, but yeah. Good. So right here, right now, I want to stand up. Let's stand up a little. So come to a stand. Everybody, stand up together. And we're going to, first of all, do a little sequence of hugging the whole world. So warm your hands up. Warm your hands up. How are you doing, you guys? Great to have you. Good to have you. Warm your hands up. And then, as soon as your hands are a little warm, bring your hands in front of your eyes together. And close your eyes and feel the warmth emitting from your hands. Then slowly release your hands down and draw with your fingertips down on your face, refreshing yourself as the fingertips would be raindrops falling down your body. Bring the arms by your sides, palms are pointing forward. Lift your arms up by your sides. Bring the arms up a little bit more over your shoulders. Your feet are hip width apart. And we're breathing in deep. We get long from your hips to the top of the head. Breathing out, releasing, taking up more space. With the next breath in, get long from the shoulders out to the fingers. Smiling, don't forget to smile here, great job. Breathing out, releasing, taking up more space again. Breathing in again, extending the fingers away from each other. So yeah, Tom, I completely agree. Breathing out. And now the fourth time, we're doing it all together. So breathing in, get long from your hips, from the feet to the top of the head. Get long from the shoulders out to the fingers and extend the fingers away from each other. And from there, think about hugging the whole world. Get long, long, long. Big, big, big. And breathing out, give the whole world a big, big hug. Give yourself a big hug. Smiling. Smiling. Release. And the little insight there is, one hug isn't enough. Give yourself another hug. The other way around. The other hand on top. Smiling. Slowly release. I play more for storytelling and the social element. Yeah. So, yeah, the social element is very, very important also to me, right, when I play. And the only thing is that, quickly put this a little up, it's annoying me. The only thing is that, like with these multiplayer games, they are very, very addicting to me. They are very, very addicting to me, like the social element, but also the competitive element of like getting better. That is really, really addictive to me. So shake your legs out. So it's creating kind of like a reward. And you know, I'm kind of like, I'm not too bad in these games. Let's say like this, I'm not too bad. Especially if I start practicing a lot. I kind of like feel like a fast reward. And it's really addicting to me. So I need to, the only thing that I deal with is kind of like uninstall the games, or I do something else to prevent me from playing these games. Yeah, that's how I deal with it. That's how I cope with it. And there's literally no other thing that I can do, or I even don't want to do anything else, right? And then I think again about it and think like, oh yeah, it would be great to play around or something like this. And this is kind of like just to get back into it, then you're stuck again in it. And you know, I think that's the same with addiction, but I'm not completely sure. So I really want to speak with like addiction expert on the Health Skill podcast very soon. That would be amazing. I just need to find somebody, right? And right now, let's go a little bit further. We already warm up our hands a little bit, completely. Bring your hands forward and bring the fingers together and apart really, really quick. Really, really quick. Fingers together and apart really, really quick. How does that feel? So again, imagine there's a crowd of people and your friend is standing inside this crowd of people and you want to get his attention or his or her attention. And you're doing this by bringing the fingers quickly together in the part as fast as you can, and then shake your wrists out. Great. You got his or her attention. You did great. And if you hear my cat meowing, she's meowing for attention, or food, or both at the same time, best, right? And let's come down to the floor one more time. Whew, take your time coming down. And from here we're doing wrist push-ups. So what we're doing is we're shifting a lot of the weight over the wrists. A lot of the weight over the wrists. And from there we push up from the mounts of the fingers. Pushing up and lift. And lifting the hips up. Yeah, the wrists up. So not working with the hips, not doing like this. That's wrong. But what we're doing is we push up, we give all the weight over the wrists. Then we push up with the wrists and release down again. That's all what we do, and we're going for 10 times. Let's go. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And now quickly take a break. Feel if there's some warmth in the lower arms, if that's correct, or if they are kind of like working. If you feel that, then you're doing it correct. Good job. And then we go again for another 10 times, and then we let it be already. So spread your fingers, push in through the mounts of the fingers. Really, really important. Have we done the... Oh, we forgot the index finger mounts. We need to do that quickly afterwards. So pushing through the index finger mounts already into the floor, we push in through the index finger mounts, these here, and we lift up from there, right? Pushing in, shifting all the weight there, and push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And release. Great. Shake your wrists out a little. Shake your wrists out a little. From here, bring the hands together. These are the index finger mounts, and we bring the index finger mounts together. This is super important. We want to create this awareness here. Then release the fingers down and push in through the mounts of the fingers. Push together, claw the fingertips a little. And release again. Pushing in. And release. And pushing in. And release. Pushing in. Oh, wow! I need to show you guys something. It's just amazing, you know? I didn't realize. It snowed! It snowed! There's snow outside. How great is that? Finally, snow outside. I was thinking about snow just when I was walking yesterday outside. Snow outside! Woohoo! How exciting! Pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, pushing in through the wrists, and release again. Shake your wrists out. Shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Snow outside, woohoo! And slowly come down again. Ooh. Let's bring the knees to the sides one more time, big toes together. And let me check with the time. Wow, time goes quick. And we reach forward with our arms. Shoulders away from the ears, breathe in deep. To the belly, into the chest again. Breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Jamie, do you also have snow at your place? Breathing in deep. And and slowly come up again. Woo! You know, I didn't hear anything over the night, and it just has snow right now. I mean, it's not too much, but it's a little, right? I don't live in the Alps. Nope, no snow at all. It hasn't got cold enough. Okay. I will show you with the camera afterwards. So what we're doing today is let's do dolphin pose first. So bring your hands forward onto the mat. Bring the elbows down. Fingers are pointing down. And we lift up with your toes. We come kind of like in downward facing dog, but we're just down with your elbows. Fingers are pointing forward and are pushing into the floor, right? So we shift up, hips up into the sky, get long with your hips to the elbows, get long, long, long. Your head is in line with the spine, breathing in deep. You can walk a little bit up and down with your heels. So instead of doing downward facing dog today, we're doing this. Well, that's awesome. Great, Tom. I will share the picture when we are finished. Oh. I will show it to you. Move a little bit up and down with your heels. Bend your knees. Find length from the heart to the elbow. From the heart to the hips. And from there, release down again. Great. Shake your wrists out. Shake your elbows. Now I need to think again. How are you doing this? We're doing it right now. Jamie, this was dolphin. This was dolphin pose. That's how it's called. That's how it's called. Elbows on the floor, right? Fingers forward. That's how it's called. Next to that, let's bring our elbows down again. The hands together. Oh, dolphin. Nice. I like dolphin. Good. Elbows down on the floor. We create a triangle right now. And so we push in through the mounts of the fingers again, clawing the fingers a little. Great. And from there, we're just practicing this triangle here. So see the triangle. From your hands to one elbow and to the other elbow, we're creating that triangle. Good. And from there, we're going to use this position to come up into a handstand-like position, just a little bit after. And you know there's also the headstand, but we're not doing that. I'm not practicing that. I'm not teaching that. I mean, I should practice it, but I'm not teaching that. And I hurt myself quite a lot of times already, because yeah, your neck is sensitive, right? Your neck is very sensitive, and we need to take care of that. And especially if there are like people with different kind of body sizes, with a lot of weight, maybe, for example, they are even easier. It's even easier to hurt yourself with like having the head on the mat, right, and then pushing, giving weight through the neck, right? Yeah, exactly. So we're not doing headstand, but we're doing something else, Jamie. We're doing something that is available for everybody, and that is good. That is exciting. But before we go there, we're doing something else. We stand up again. Stand up again. And of course, you are deciding how far you go. As well, Jamie, you know that. I told you that already quite a lot. It's so exciting, snow outside. So from here, bring your arms up into the sky. just stay up. I'm coming down on my knees so you can see it better. And we draw the fingers down towards our body, pushing up with our wrist, drawing the fingers down, drawing the belly in and up, chest in and up, chin to the back. And release. And breathing in again, get long from your knees to the top of the hands, pushing up through the mounts of the fingers, drawing the fingers down, and releasing. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Great job. Good. From here, bring your hands forward, pushing out of the palms again. Draw the fingers back towards you, pushing out of the shoulders. Breathing in deep. Really draw the fingers as far back towards you as you can. One more deep breath. Good, and shake it out. Great job. So first thing we're doing, we're coming towards a wall. For me, it's a door. The door also works. And bring your hands to the door and slowly start to walk back so that we have 90 degrees at our hips. This is variation 1 for our exercises here, for our handstand exercises. And these are the final exercises that we're doing. Yeah, Jamie, so we're doing a different kind of thing here, Jamie. We're not putting the head on the floor at all. We're not putting the head on the floor at all. So get long from the hips to the fingers right here, right now. This is variation 1, right? We're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. We're clawing the fingers a little and really get length. Feel the length from your hips to the top of the fingers. For the mounts of the fingers, feel the length. Draw the belly in and up. There's so much to explore here. And like this, we're already somewhat in handstand. So you can bring your gaze up and look between your wrists. Great job, everybody. Draw the belly in and up, chest in and up. Feel the length from the shoulders to the wrists. And then slowly release. Come up. Shake your wrists out. Shake your wrists. Great job. And now for everybody, first of all, let's check if you want to do it or not. That's completely up to you, right? So I will show you how we're doing it, and you can decide if you want to do variation 1 again, which is on the wall, that what we just did, or if you like to go to variation 2. So variation 2 is sitting down on the wall, measuring the distance, and put one finger, measuring this distance with the leg, put one finger where your heel landed, and then we come down on our elbows, create a triangle here, creating a triangle here, and like this, we're really creating a close triangle. We're just stepping up on the wall, and that's it. Our head is into the air, in the air. You're pressing down with your arms. And same thing here. I kind of want to create this 90-degree angle. Keep our belly a little bit engaged. Knee a little engaged. Chest engaged. I meant chest. Breathe in deep. And if you don't like to do that, you can now do that. If you don't like to do that, you can do also variation 1 more time in your time. Great job. Great, Jamie. You can do that. And you know, the good thing about this variation is really it's safe. You know, it's safe. As long as you create this triangle and you step up on the wall, it's really safe and controlled. And we're getting somewhere here. If we practice this again and again, we're getting somewhere there. Good. Let's check. And then slowly come out of it again. And let's come and lie down on the floor, on our back. On our back. And from here, we're just drawing both legs in already onto the body, and feel how if our hips are lifting off the floor or not. And just be playful with it. Maybe just draw one leg in. Draw just the other leg in. And draw both legs in. Have your shoulders rooted on the floor if you can. Working with your breath here as well. So breathing in deep into your belly, into your chest. Great job, everybody. I'm almost finished. Almost time. Good. For Shavasana, almost time. And from here, bring your arms next to your sides. Fingers are pointing upward, and release your knees to the right and to the left. Windshield wipers. How does that feel today? So how did that variation go, Jamie? Did it work out? And then release. Extend your legs. Feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides. Palms are pointing up. Bring the chin to the chest. Close your eyes and just be. Just be. I will get you back out of this position in some minutes. Nothing to do here right now. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes. Whenever you're ready, coming back to your body, drawing the knees in towards your belly. Have your eyes still closed and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. In the side body position, make sure you feel comfortable. So lying in the side body position, make sure you feel comfortable. And from there, release all the tension throughout your body, softening the skin of the face, releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your neck, in the shoulders, oh the shoulders. Release the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the chest, the belly, the hips, the spine, your whole back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your heels, your toes. Releasing all the tension throughout your body. Breathing in deep, your belly into your chest. And breathing out, releasing. With your next breath in, lift yourself up, come into a final sitting position. Take your time sitting up. And as soon as you're there, bring your hands in front of the heart together. I honor deeply that you take care of yourself, honoring your yoga practice. Bow your head in front of your heart. Namaste. The emptiness inside of me recognizes the emptiness inside of you. Release the arms, open up the eyes, and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed, everybody. Very good. It felt very good, says Jamie. That's great. Really, really good, Jamie. I'm proud of you. You're making quite some steps there, Jamie. Making quite some steps there. So with that said, everybody, feel free to, does that even work? I don't think it works. So feel free to check out my Discord. Feel free to check out in the About section below. There should be the links to my Discord if you like to connect with the community. I also got quite some YouTube channels, so if you like to check them out, I really appreciate that. Again, we're doing now dedicated yoga videos. So if you like to check that out, they are 10 minutes long and they're very, very quick in one way, but and intensive. So if you have not time one day for a whole yoga lesson and you like to really practice with me and Shawn, of course, then you can also check that out. You have another opportunity to practice with me. Next to that, I'm the host of the Health Skill podcast. And next Saturday, we're talking about traumas. And that's going to be exciting together with Carmen, a dear friend of mine, who's also a yoga teacher. And with that said, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for every follow. Thank you for being here, you guys. Jamie, thank you for being here. Tom, and everybody else who was here. Everybody else who was here. Wait, I forgot. Somebody came by, right? Ah, Solar. Yeah, of course, Solar. Also, Solar, much love to you. And right now we're going to rate. Jamie, do you have somebody to rate? That would be great. That would be great. You're very welcome, Jamie. I appreciate it. And I love streaming. You know, I love teaching yoga lessons here. This is Shawn. Shawn is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. Danke, says Tom. I hope you enjoyed it, Tom. I mean, we didn't do that much, but we talked a little bit. Yes, I have 2 suggestions. Okay, that's good, Jamie. Jamie.
I'm here for the entertainment, the energy, and the motivation. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. What are you even doing? You're not doing anything, right? Haha. I'm here for the entertainment. That was a joke. That was a joke. Don't take it too serious.
So Lil Barry's is live. She's chatting with her friends while one of them is cooking. The other is Chantry Ray who's singing. Okay, let's go over to Lil Barry's then. Lil Barry's. Rate Lil Berries. I like the community here. That's good, Tom. That's good. We're a small community, but yeah. Oh, that's good, Jamie. That's good. We don't need to always find yoga streamers. That's all right. With that said, dear friends, I wish you a wonderful day. We're heading out to Lil Berries. Share some love with her. Of course, we're rating with love if you're here. My buttons are not working currently because, yeah, my name changed. So nothing is working anymore. Exactly. Rating with love. Copy that message if you have the emotes. If you don't have the emotes, just put your favorite emotes in there. And with that said, I wish you a wonderful rest of the day and see you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Let's go.